With the news that Hayden Christensen has returned as Darth Vader, the boys have been summoned to an emergency council meeting to discuss Kenobi theories. Welcome to the Lad Council. I'm going to get rid of that. I just wanted to see your reaction to that, Sam.
Can I just sit like Agent Cola?
The Lad Council.
No, sorry.
I thought you find with the Chad Council.
We're going to be discussing our theories for the new Kenobi series. So, guys, let's just jump straight in. Let's start off with the big news of Hayden returning. What do you think he's going to be doing in it? What's his role?
Come on, Sam. What do you reckon?
He's Darth Vader, isn't he? I mean,
God, this is a disaster.
Just trying to give me honest opinion here, Jack. I guess he's got to be looking for, for Obi-Wan, trying to find him. Maybe he knows Luke and Leia are still alive, so he's going off and having a little look.
So you think he's playing like a massive role? It's going to be like an entire side story of him going off and looking for Kenobi and Luke and Leia.
Well, I'd like to think they'll give him something to do. I don't want it to just be a sort of a few cameos here and there.
Yeah, that's what I'm a little bit scared about, because they normally do this, just not necessarily Disney, but just to hype things up, bring actors. I hope it's just not like one or two cameos, like Rogue One. I hope we get a little bit more of it. Like they could utilise, as I said, with Ahsoka, because they could bring her from, they could do it. We'll probably have to cut that out, actually, scratch that, because I was going to give a Mandalorian spoiler.
I think it's fine. I can put spoilers for the Mandalorian at the beginning. So.
You could go off with it. As I said, this is what I like Mandalorian, because you can go off with different sectors. You could have that whole side plot. I think a lot of it will be, because people wonder about the mask, I think you have a lot of things to involve in his meditation chamber. I think there'd be a lot of flashbacks, actually, they could do now, which would be quite cool, actually.
As in Darth Vader.
Yeah, with Darth Vader.
Meditation chamber.
Because that's the only time he can take the mask off, so they could really have some good prosthetics with his face, so he'd literally look like Darth Malgus or whatever. But yeah, I think they could do what Sam said with him hunting a lot, but I think they could go off and do other things as well, little side plots from it.
Have him reflect on what he's done. Perhaps those sort of seeds of regret are in him.
That's what it is, but the thing is, he gets tormented in his meditation chamber. Like when he's in it, he relives all his memories, and it's sort of haunting him.
Yeah, so I'm kind of the same as you with the flashbacks. I think the series is going to have 3 different plots. So the first one's going to be Obi-Wan. The Sam plot, I like to call it, is going to be Obi-Wan sitting on Tatooine, meditating, discussing with Yoda and Qui-Gon, and watching over Luke. I think he won't leave Tatooine at all. He shouldn't. Otherwise, it's just all wrong for New Hope. The second one is going to be flashbacks to the Clone Wars. I don't think Hayden Christensen's going to be Darth Vader. I think he's going to be Anakin. I think they just threw him being Darth Vader as like a curveball in, if that makes sense. I think because all the action is going to be from the Clone Wars in the past. And the third one, if Darth Vader is in it, it's either going to be Darth Vader or Darth Maul as the villains. With Darth Vader or Darth Maul hunting down for Obi-Wan. I think it's going to be Darth Maul more. And then the series is going to culminate in a fight between the two, whoever it is. Yeah, so that's what I think. So that's what you guys think the series is about, the whole series. It's just going to be Darth Vader for Sam, Darth Vader hunting Obi-Wan, and for Jack the same, but with flashbacks to the Clone Wars.
I think there might be a main, almost like a Moff Gideon though, sort of commander set up specifically to track Luke, and they introduced like a new character. They can play with it to try and hunt them. I don't necessarily think it'll be Vader's forefront, because Palpatine will have him on other missions. I think it'll be this new character. They make like a Mads Mikkelsen would be good at it, even though he's been at the
he's been in Rogue One.
Been in there before. Yeah.
I guess I would go with the sort of the whole meditation-y aspect of it, where Vader's reflected on what he's done, and what's going on, and Kenobi's off doing his thing, sat in the sand, doing his own meditating, and perhaps maybe that's where Qui-Gon or someone comes into it.
Well, I'm really excited for it, because I seen fan art of people drawing of Ewan McGregor in the desert with this rucksack on, and he's got all his equipment, and he's just walking around Tatooine. And you think, what has he been doing for 18 years? But seeing as you mentioned Qui-Gon, I do have a tier list I just made of which characters you think are going to be returning, and I want you to rank them as in 100% in it, most likely, potentially, and no chance. I'm just going to share that screen. What do you think?
Well, let's get Agent Cola at 100%.
Oh yeah, I added Adrian Cola in there for you, Jack. Because Sam.
We didn't see him dead.
Guys,
it was just a flesh wound.
Okay, let's start off with the first 100% in it. Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Obi-Wan, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw in a curveball actually with Obi-Wan. Do you think he'll look like this, or do you think he'll look old?
He'll look a bit older.
He's going to be ruggedy. Bags.
Perhaps maybe that sort of holy light that's de-aged him.
Yeah, young Anakin Skywalker.
100%.
As in a flashback to when Anakin's like 10.
Like a flashback, yeah.
Potentially.
You think potentially?
I don't necessarily think young. I think it would be around like with like Ahsoka, like around their training maybe.
Well, that's this Anakin here.
Yeah, that's the one that I think would be.
Okay. So let's go to this one then. So you think this Anakin,
I think 100%.
Clone Wars Anakin, will 100% be in it? So and Padawan, not Padawan, but like child Anakin. What do you think?
Well, I think potentially, but it's up to you guys. What?
Sam?
I would have said 100%.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
I think potentially as well.
Yeah, potentially. I think.
So I think 2-1. Sorry, Sam. We can change it at the end. Padme.
100%. Got there.
See, I get thingied with this because I'm sort of thinking, even with we've got 100% with Anakin, I think that will be the main focal point. Obi-Wan thinking about him. It's not necessarily. It's cool. It's going to be Kenobi. It's going to be mainly about Obi-Wan. There might be. I don't think 100%.
I think most likely for Padme.
Yeah.
I think she'll appear in a flashback.
I think so.
Grogu, Baby Yoda.
100%. Disney got to make that bank.
So wait, from the time frame.
He's alive.
No, I don't think so. No.
I think no chance as well.
So.
What did you call him?
No.
Grogu?
Yeah, that's his name.
No, it's not Baby Yoda.
It's not. It's
So,
Grogu.
What?
Bail
Baby
Organa.
Yoda. No chance.
Yeah, I think Bail Organa's going to be in it. Literally, there's only 4 people who need to literally be in this series, and that's Obi-Wan, Uncle Owen, maybe 5. Uncle Owen, Aunt Beru, Luke, Leia, and Bail Organa are the only ones who really carry on into the next one from number 3. So you think no chance that Bail Organa's going to be in it?
And he's probably a prominent actor at the moment. Like, I'm also thinking about if people wanted to reprise their roles. I think he would as well. He's a really active actor.
Who is it? Who is the actor?
Jimmy Smits.
He's in Sons of Anarchy as well. He's brilliant in Sons of Anarchy.
I think he'll be in it.
Most likely, I reckon.
Yeah.
Boba Fett.
Boba Fett.
Because don't forget they're on Tatooine. And
Potentially.
but he would be still young. But he could be old enough to be a young clone.
Oh yeah, I think potentially, yeah, I think so.
Age advanced, so he would actually be a bit older.
No, they don't age. Boba Fett. He asked for a clone to be aged naturally.
Yeah, completely. Yeah, unedited, wasn't it?
Unedited. So, what do you think potentially for Boba?
Potentially. Yeah.
And he.
Yeah.
C-3PO.
Nah.
I think no chance.
He's been in every single one, hasn't he?
Yeah. He hasn't been in the Mandalorian though.
He wasn't, but there was there was a droid of him, wasn't there? I think they might have nodded that, but
I think no chance.
Who's the ginger guy?
Do you think no chance for C-3PO?
I think potentially, but if you want to go no chance, I'm going to get out thingy. That's fine.
What do you think, Sam?
I'll go with no chance.
Okay, 2-1. Sorry. This guy's from a video game. He survived Order 66. He's called Cal. So he's around during the time that this is going to be set.
I'm going to say no chance.
Again, you've got to think of sales as well. If the game's quite hot as well, I would never say no chance. I don't think I'd say no chance to many of them. I think potentially.
I know, that's the thing with Disney. They could literally put anyone in it.
Yeah, especially if it's in a current game.
Yeah, like, I mean, even
potentially.
Like Darth Vader could turn up and literally arrive at the Lars homestead and be like, "I'm looking for a boy. Is he here?" I wouldn't put it past Disney to do that.
Yeah.
But I think no chance for Cal.
Okay.
Chewbacca. Don't forget he's friends with Yoda. I think no chance for Chewbacca. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Darth Maul, I think is 100% in it.
Most likely.
Yeah, most likely.
Most likely.
I don't think they could go, because I still think they're going to do a curveball with it and introduce new characters, because they're within their rights to do that, because we don't know much about the period. I wouldn't be surprised if we see.
I wouldn't be surprised if the villain in this series is just like a gangsters.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, and I said I think a lot of it with Obi-Wan would be him like with what Mandalorian's doing when he goes to a place and there's a little quest, you know, little side quest helping out like Tuskens.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's other Jedi that have got the right idea and sense that this was happening and go to protect as well. I don't know. They could do whatever they want.
I didn't think of that. There could be loads of Jedi on Tatooine protecting Luke.
Yeah, they could have the right thing.
Good idea, Jack. Darth Vader is confirmed to be in it.
No chance. Yeah.
But like I said, if we're following my theory, Hayden Christensen is Anakin Skywalker, and Darth Vader is not going to be in this at all.
I think 100% he'd be in it. I do.
Okay.
I think
that's 2 to 1.
Even if it's said, which might be bad, I think that there might even just be cameos. But I don't. He might be a focal front. We don't know.
I was going to put most likely, but yeah, R2D2. I'm just thinking of A New Hope because he goes, "Hello, little one," as if he hasn't seen him for ages.
No chance.
Yeah.
I think no chance with C-3PO, but Adrian Kohler, the greatest swordsman, master swordsman.
Yeah, so we get him 100%.
Is he still alive after he got kebabbed by the Emperor?
It's just, it's just a scratch.
It's just a
and
theory.
It's just, to play possum,
Yeah.
Unfortunately, my master swordsman was defeated.
Yeah, no chance. The Emperor.
No chance.
If Darth Vader's in it, surely the Emperor's in it. But then the Emperor's not in A New Hope.
Potentially.
I think potentially for the Emperor.
I think most likely, but we'll go with
Sam?
you.
You're the decider.
Potentially.
Grand Moff Tarkin, I think, is going to be most likely in it.
Yeah.
They brought
They're
him
going to
back.
have another CGI rendition.
Yeah, what do you think, Jack?
Most likely, I would
Most
have him.
likely. Han Solo. No chance.
No chance there.
Jack?
No chance.
No chance. Luke Skywalker. I think it's 100% in it. He won't look like this, but he'll be in it. He'll be young, a boy.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Jabba the Hutt. On Tatooine as well.
I know he's on
Yeah,
Tatooine.
I think he will be.
I think most likely.
Because I think a lot of the narratives are going to be plots with... What's really interesting, we don't know, is that people could have kidnapped Luke or thing, and like I think there could be a narrative like that for a short period of time, and like he has to go to, he has to go to Hutt to, ask for it. It'll be like Mandalorian. Oh, you got to do this for me first. You know, I think it could be like that. I think 100% he's in it.
Okay, Sam?
Yeah, I'll go 100%.
Okay, 100% then. Jar Jar Binks. Do you think he will return?
No chance.
No chance.
He's a step on football.
I'm going for I think potentially though. Like he force communes with Jar Jar. No chance. There's similar to Princess Leia, but her head's been cut off. Princess Leia is a child.
I'll go most likely.
I think potentially, because I reckon it will cut to Bail Organa and you'll see like a little girl like running around. And he's like, "Oh, Leia, slow down, Leia, don't hurt yourself."
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, potentially.
Mace Windu, did he live?
Oh.
No.
This is the thing. They could literally do what they could.
It could be like a Force ghost or something.
Yes, or is he going to come back as a Force ghost?
Potentially.
Yeah.
I think potentially.
That's what the thing with. We've done a lot of no chance, but honestly, like obviously I got outvoted on C-3PO. I wouldn't be surprised if honestly, just for even toy sales as well, like new renditions of the character, that most of these people could be in it.
They turn up for Luke's 7th birthday party.
Yeah.
So Mace Windu?
Potentially, I think.
Sam?
Potentially, yeah.
Potentially.
I can see them just doing these curveballs,
Would it be Samuel L. Jackson?
Oh yeah, he came back for the
because
last
at work
one.
he'd be older as well.
Yeah, but you die. You stay the
So
same
it
age.
depends on the age and...
No,
Although-
I'm saying if he's actually alive.
Oh.
Oh no, he's not live.
Mon
You don't
Mothma.
know.
Who's that? Sorry.
She's like the leader of the Rebel Alliance, isn't she?
Yeah.
I think potentially.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the three ones. I think the three main characters who are going to be in it as well. So Uncle Owen, Aunt Beru.
100% to all of them.
Yeah.
100%. 100% the Qui-Gon.
Yeah. Definitely, yeah.
I'd love
Even if
that.
it's just a voice rendition, of course it's going to be.
Anakin, no. Yoda.
Yeah.
Do you think he will communicate with Yoda
Yeah,
through
I
the
think
Force?
so.
Not Baby Yoda though.
And that'll get the toy sales up.
Oh yeah.
Grogu, get it right.
Well, there we go. So that's our tier list. It's a nice little pattern there, isn't there? So the only characters we know for a fact are going to be in it is Obi-Wan, Anakin, Darth Vader, Luke, Jabba the Hutt, Uncle Owen, Aunt Beru, Qui-Gon, and Yoda. We're happy with that. Anything you want to change on there?
No, I'm happy with that.
Yeah, I'm just thinking Maul because I'm sort of.
I think Maul's going to be in
well.
it 100%.
Yeah, I think Palpatine should be up most likely, not potentially.
Yeah, good idea. Good idea.
That's what my theory.
And Sam, what do you I think Darth Maul should be here. What do you think, Sam? 100%?
What, Darth Maul?
Yeah.
No.
Darth Maul.
No, I'd go for
I like him most likely.
Most likely then. Okay. Well, there we go. That's it. Oh, it's perfectly now. Look. And you sure Agent Cola
Perfect
isn't?
balance.
Oh, perfectly balanced as all things should be. Is fan
I just can't wait for it to like be towards the end of the season. You know, sport and Agent Cola just activates his lightsaber there and just saves everyone.
You threatening me, Master Cola. So that's it. That's our tier list, guys. We did it.
I'm happy with that. I'm hyped for it. It's going to be good. I like where. Do you know what? I like what Disney's doing at the moment, especially after Mandalorian, which was absolutely incredible.
Yeah. It's just with Disney though, they could literally just do anything and completely ruin it, but because I really don't want them to.
I got faith in them with Mandalorian. I thought that was one of the best things that's come out of Star Wars in a while.
As long as
I think there's better.
Sorry, yeah. As long as it's Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni, I'm incredibly happy.
Yeah. I'm excited for it because honestly, after watching Mandalorian, that second season was just so good.
Right, you Sam, you excited for this Kenobi series?
I probably won't watch it if I'm honest.